How we doing, guys? And it's finished. Crystal Palace 0, Arsenal 1. A good old-fashioned 1-0 to the Arsenal. 3 points in the bag, 2 wins out of 2. But I tell you something, I'm not smiling. And it's not so much the performance. Again, we're going to talk about referees. I have had enough of referees in this country. It doesn't matter whether you look at referees in non-league all the way down the bottom end, right up to the Premier League. They are crap. Absolute crap. Incompetent. Useless. I've said so many times about VAR. It's not a problem. The technology is fine. It's the incompetent, useless referees using it. I'm bored of it. I'm sick to the back teeth of it. If there's one thing I think that all of us can agree on, no matter who you support, we've had enough of referees. We've all been on the wrong end of decisions by referees. Tonight, Tomiyasu gets sent off. Are you actually taking the piss? Did you see the state of the 2 yellow cards? Now, we'll go with the first one. There's this new directive about time wasting and everything else. He had the ball for 8 seconds. He gets a yellow card. Cool. We'll go to the next part. He gets a second yellow card for not touching Ayew. Not touching him. He's then surrounded by a couple of Palace players that are going, yeah, second yellow, isn't it? Yeah. And he's there like, you clown. Seriously. Watch the highlights of it. Watch it. It's an absolute shambles. And the worst bit about it is VAR is not allowed to review yellow cards, even if it's a second yellow and a red. Make it make sense. So Tomiyasu now has to serve a 1-game ban because a referee needs to go to Vision Express. You clown. What they should do is make him come out and try and explain what he saw because nobody else saw it. And what they should then do is ban him for the 1 game that Tomiyasu now has to miss. That's what they should do to referees. Ban them for the length of time that players are banned because of their incompetence. Absolute shambles. Sick to the back teeth of it. And what makes matters worse as well, Jordan Ayew is on a yellow card. Bukayo Saka spins him, gets away from him, he pulls him down. He doesn't even get a talking to. Let's weigh him up now, shall we? Because this is the one argument that we talk about all the time. Consistency. Or the lack of consistency that there is in the Premier League. That's the biggest problem. A lack of consistency. On one hand, the referee will sit there and allow you get away with this. On the other, he will sit there and go, nah, I'm not having none of that. Useless. David Coote. Absolute useless. I could think of another name beginning with a C and it ain't Coote. Useless. So in terms of the game, a lot of our performance wasn't great. I felt in the first half we were very dominant. We had a lot of possession. We had chances. Eddie at the post. And then Eddie had a chance where he went one-on-one and he tries doing this little chip. Finish the ball, man. You wonder why you get criticised. Because you do silly things like that. Can't fault his work rate or anything else. Second half, it was pretty much similar in that respect. And ironically, from that Jordan Ayew free kick that I'm mentioning that he gave away, we actually took a quick free kick and we go and get a penalty. Eddie gets brought down. So I suppose he's redeemed himself in some respects with that one. But yeah, it was clear penalty. Simple as that. Even though VAR did have to check whether Thomas Partey might have made a foul and they were trying their hardest to find some reason to, disallow it and not give us a penalty. Interestingly, Martin Odegaard stepped up, not Bukayo Saka. I did say with the recent misses from Saka, in the games, that Odegaard would be the player for me because when I watch him in the shootouts and everything, he's cool. He's so good. So, yeah, that's what he did. Dispatched it comfortably. And then within 10 minutes, we go down to 10 men. And you know what's really funny as well is that that's actually our first red card since Rob Holding against Spurs 2 seasons ago. We actually didn't get a red card in the Premier League last season. Staggering statistic. But anyway, yeah. And then, you know what, last 20 minutes, it was all Crystal Palace. We had to defend for our lives. Palace were falling over, claiming penalties that never were. And yeah, we were resolute. We were able to defend. We were able to snuff every attack out. Rode our luck a little bit, but you have to in those moments. And yeah, we got the 3 points. I think the only thing I would say is that I felt that we could have done a little bit better in our distribution going forward and try and relieve some of the pressure, because there was a little 10-minute spell where it just felt wave after wave of attack and it was just going to continue. And then they would inevitably score, but they didn't. And yeah, we got the 3 points. And I always say that's the most important thing. We're not playing great at the moment. We're not playing fluid football or anything else like that. But what we are doing is getting the job done. And I think that's the most important thing, is getting the job done, getting the 3 points on the board. When you look at Manchester City, you know, they've had 2 wins out of 2. Brighton have had 2 wins out of 2. They've been fantastic. And yeah, you've kind of just got to keep pace, and you've kind of got to, you know, make sure you don't fall away from Manchester City and what they're doing. So listen, at the end of the day, a win's a win. We take the 3 points. If you look at Manchester United, Chelsea and whatnot, and how they've been playing and not picking up points and losing and everything, yeah, listen, it's only going to get better for us, and the players are only going to, you know, get stronger and start to click and everything else. So it's a win. It's 3 points. It's 2, you know, wins out of 2, and we've got to be happy about that. But the referee, you're a clown, absolute clown. So yeah, look, listen, if you are new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, smash a like on this video, hit the notification bell and everything else. Player ratings tomorrow. And yeah, listen, it's a win, like I said, so I'm happy. I will see you lot very soon. I'm out of here.